Welcome to Big D, Dallas, Texas, and the house the Pony Express built. Dickerson and James and SMU hoping to restore the glory and get things started in this one. Today, a clash between a couple of ACC rivals in a game that could have big-time implications for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Syracuse Orange taking on the winners of 6 straight, the SMU Mustangs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway. Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Mustangs.
How about that play? Yeah, that was a great job by the return man, but how about the execution and the block and everybody getting a hat on a hat? They set up that return perfectly. Can't start a game better than that.
Attempt the try. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Well, I'd say that's quite a way to make an early statement. Take the opening kickoff and run it all the way back for a touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Haynes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Orange offense will take the field, and they have the first possession of this game. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Wants to throw. It's McCord. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. Syracuse will be forced to punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. So SMU's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. One way to mitigate the explosive capabilities he has on the outside is be physical with him, and this dude will do that.
He will do that, and you don't see a lot of offenses take the top off this D because of this guy roaming around in the middle of the field. He is a true center fielder, so this receiver's going to have to make plays.
And this just is such a great job of getting guys on the ground. A lot of people are in position, but he makes plays, so him versus a dynamic wide receiver on the outside would be a great matchup.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Wide receiver shows motion. Wants to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Handoff from the gun. Pick up a 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Dixon. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Mustangs want to move quickly.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dixon.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Stone. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Looking for the score. And he's got it. Touchdown, SMU.
And how about the offense? They spread them out. Everybody spread wide. Easier to read a defense when you do that. They find the matchup they want, and they get rewarded with the score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Syracuse, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or against this defense.
That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Wide receiver now comes in motion. The give to the back. Nice move to keep running. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Stone. He's got his man. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a 1st down.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. The give to the tailback. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And that is another 1st down for the offense.
Motion from the offense. They'll ride the hot hand. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Quarterback on the keeper. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. A 3rd and long coming up here. He's looking downfield to throw. He's going up top. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Jacksonville State just wrapped up 4 quarters worth of dominance on its way to a never-in-doubt victory. And that's really the standard there at JSU. They'll enjoy this one all week.
Finds the tight end.
A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Back to pass, it's McCord. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Got out of trouble and throws. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Ross Simmons. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. Syracuse right back at it. Out of the gun, the running back has it. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. He'll do it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
Really nice job on 3rd down by this offense. This offense has struggled on 3rd downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50, but you know what? When you make it 3rd and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So let's see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
Brings up 2nd down.
Dropping back, it's McCord. Makes the grab. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse. A great catch and run for 6. It's a much-needed life from this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
Lining up to add another. And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. They march 78 yards down the field, and they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. He'll keep it himself. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the 2nd. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Looking to go up top on first down. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Got it behind the line. It's Gadsden. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Looking for a crease. It's Allen. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leaves him with 3rd and 3. Tempo and overdrive. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Haynes. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Wide out in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Leaves it with the running back. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's McCord. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Orange. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. And they cap it off with a 32-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32 to the ground with the back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Second down coming up. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. We'll see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Syracuse right back at it.
And you got to love the versatility of the big fella. You can put him in the box and let him block big defensive linemen, or you put him in the slot and you throw him the football and have success.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it's picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. A really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
It's a reverse. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. This offense has a second down play. Back to pass. It's Stone. Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. From the gun, wants to pass. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down. And the Mustangs send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And the number one thing I'm thinking when I'm backed up like this is don't get a negative play.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
And they're trying to dig out of the hole on second and long from the 9. He's looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Allen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. They're going to get him for a safety. Tried to make something out of nothing and still got stuck from the 2.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. On the return, it's Smith. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Fast motion from the offense. Leaves it with the back. Dances away from the D. That run epitomizes a veteran, savvy senior who knows how to find space. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got... Dropping back, it's Stone. Firing to the right, complete.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's got it and still on his feet. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Going for 6. Caught near the sticks. It's Maryland. Touchdown, SMU! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary and you make that big play.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to 16. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hatcher. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Grabbed in the middle, it's Allen. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Comes out throwing on first down. And he intercepts it. He'll try to take it back. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Mustangs!
Really nice drive by this offense. This is a top 10 defense. This is a challenge. They're going to make everything difficult. So when you can make some plays against this defense, you got to absolutely take advantage, create some momentum for your squad. Nice drive by this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium in Dallas to take a deep breath and kind of digest what we just saw. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker, and then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like, this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Another incompletion on third down. The Orange will have to punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Going up top on first down. The sure hands, it's Smith. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To throw, it's Stone. Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They'll try the run. Runs through the tackle.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
They run the reverse. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. It'll be a draw. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? He makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. Coming out with it, it's Hatcher. Just keeps moving. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone and you're stopped at the 8. They'll throw it on 1st down. Right down the middle. It's complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And the timing just a hair off. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The play action fake. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it downfield for a huge gain.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
That ball hit him right in a bad spot, right in the hands. Really unfortunate he didn't come down with that one.
Looking for space, it's Allen. Pick up a 5, they'll need 5 more on 3rd down. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch, it's Hatcher. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
How nice is it as a quarterback when you don't have to throw post routes to get great stats? No, I can just throw it quickly to one of the fastest players in the entire nation and let him burn this.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Syracuse. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's perfect.
The extra point is good.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
SMU 40, Syracuse 21.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker, who is so important to this team.
Setting up for a 1st and 10 from the 26. Use the play fake, now to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Line getting set on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Stone. Quickly out to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
First down for the offense.
He's looking to throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. They'll go back to the air on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Maryland. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. Doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
The Mustangs will try to pin them back with the punt. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. These guys scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Now a chance to really dig their way out of this hole.
Yeah, and it's complimentary football, right? Offense doing their job, scoring, defense getting the stop. Offense has got the ball right back. Palmer, go back to that last drive, revisit it, rehash some of the same plays.
Yeah, and if you're the quarterback here, think about where are my best matchups too. We're going to have to throw the football at some point here, so where do I want to take advantage of this defense and what areas of the field, and where are my best opportunities?
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back. Almost intercepted. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the ground with the counter. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking for a man, it's Stone. Throws to the wideout. Got his man! And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting a first down.
And that's a first down.
From the gun, the ground game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. And he's not going to get there. The defense stopped. And the Mustangs decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got it in the middle. It's Hatcher.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. Syracuse right back at it.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Syracuse has a really nice drive going.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
And here comes the offense on second down. Dropping back, it's McCord. This time he's got him.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll put the tight end in motion. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes a grab enough for the first. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. They'll run it. It's Allen. Can't get him to the ground. Tough running this deep in the red zone. He's got 4 down to the 11. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Makes the catch. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? Can the D deny them on second and goal? Power ahead. Touchdown, Cuse. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you've got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms, in all the years, coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First down here for the offense. To the air, it's McCord. Gets it out fast. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. They want to get this defense on its heels.
And in this situation late when you need 2 touchdowns to win the game, everything's going to have to be downfield. So I like the idea in this 2-minute drive, throwing it that way. Let's keep it going, keep our pedal to the metal here.
Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Quick strike complete. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. Syracuse right back at it.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is
nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown Orange. And the comeback is on. Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense, Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
SMU 40, Syracuse 35.
And he's going to try to return this one. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Maryland. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Now the play fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. There to make the stop, but he is a weapon out of the backfield in the short passing game, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Looking to throw, it's Stone. Pressure coming. All kinds of time in the pocket. Down the middle it goes. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And the Mustangs have this offense rolling. They go to the ground. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. Here's the handoff. On the move at the 30. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Mustangs with the 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. Plows through the defense. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. Power football with the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. He'll pull it on the read. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. Offense getting set for first down.
Knocking on the door. Offense now in the red zone.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee. 3 consecutive L's, a hat trick of losses, and as a result, you can take their hat out of the ring for most of their goals.
Yep, most of their goals are done. And listen, I don't know what they do really well. This is bad. 3 losses in a row is not good. They got to figure something out, but it's a long season still. There's still a lot of room to find some positives, Jesse. Maybe throughout the way, there's going to be something happens that's positive.
So you're saying there's a chance. I like it. Always positive. Glass half full, Dave. Listen, I don't think they can fix everything in one game. I think this team needs to go back to the drawing board. They need to focus on one specific area of their football team to try to improve on and get this thing going.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.